Good day, attendees. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Sarah HEUER, and I'm the Director of Communications at inSite. Our topic today is how to encourage member interaction in a socially distanced world. Even before the pandemic, member apathy was a major sticking point for most retirement funds. Things have certainly not become easier in the last 2 years. How do you reach members when you cannot, in fact, actually reach them? And if we are honest, in-person communication, while optimal, is certainly not cost-effective, whether or not it is feasible or even possible. In our opinion, the only way to tackle this obstacle, especially during unprecedented times, is to make things as simple, seamless, and easy as possible for members, by means of innovation and technology, and a little bit of out-of-the-box thinking. As expert communication consultants, inSite worked on several new initiatives during 2020 and 2021 for a number of our retirement fund clients. Today we will be focusing on 2 of these initiatives, namely video campaigns and live chats. Remember that you can visit our stand at the conference and we'll give you a free video toolkit to get you started, included with an introductory flyer to help you to understand what we at inSite do. Let's get started. Our first topic is our award-winning video campaigns. It's been proven that our brains are much faster when processing visual content, 60,000 times faster than when reading text, in fact. 90% of all information received by our brains is visual, and sight takes up more brain capacity than any other sense. Consider the following. Video can increase engagement by 80%. 1/3 of all online activity is spent watching video. Video allows for explanations of complex topics while still being fun. What's more, animation is far cheaper and easier to produce than live video production, and videos are easy to distribute via online links in text messages and emails. The statistics speak for themselves. Here are just a few of our results. More than 50% of fund members accessed a 4-minute T-Day video that we created for a client. More than 60% of fund members accessed a 3-minute death benefits video that we created for another client. This campaign also received an award from the Institute of Retirement Funds Africa. For another client, we created a series of 5 induction videos in 3 languages, namely English, Afrikaans, and Xhosa. Their hit rate has increased by a massive 1,400%. The principal officer of the fund under discussion had this to say. We piloted the videos at the fund webinar. In the feedback we had from members regarding the webinar, a number mentioned how useful they found the short videos, so I just wanted to say thanks. It's worth noting that we definitely have recognized the value of embracing mobile communication. An SMS with a link to a video is easy to access, affordable, and highly effective. In our experience, SMS is far more likely to be effective than email if what you are sending out is a link to something visual and easy to consume on a mobile device. The stats we mentioned previously are all the more impressive when one considers that, when it comes to retirement fund websites, any participation rate over 10% is usually considered more than acceptable. This is because members generally only interact with their funds when they have a problem or a question or are experiencing a life event. Retirement savings is, after all, a grudge purchase. Which brings us to our second topic, live chats on fund websites. At the beginning of 2021, inSite implemented a live chat function on 2 websites that we administer for 2 of our retirement fund clients. Both these clients already had several different platforms on which members could contact them, namely WhatsApp, also manned by inSite, as well as email and telephonic help desks via the administrator and/or HR. But we had a feeling that If there were an option that was in the faces of members, so to speak, it might make a difference. So we pitched the concept of a live chat function on these clients' member websites. At first, traffic was slow. At this stage, the chat was not very visible on the client's websites. It was just a small speech bubble icon at the bottom of the screen. When we first implemented this chat functionality in the first quarter of 2021, we were receiving 1 or 2 queries a week. We were a little disappointed by the lack of interaction, so we decided to mix things up a bit. We tweaked it so that when a visitor opens either of these websites, the chat tool immediately opens a very visible dialog window that looks like this. Since we have made the dialog box open automatically, we are receiving roughly 5 queries a day, which just goes to show if you build it to be easy, they will respond. There are so many great things about the live chat option. It not only gives members instant answers, which they really like, it also gives us a better understanding of what their main queries and concerns are. This helps us to tailor our future communication campaigns to be truly helpful, accurately targeted, and ultimately effective. It also empowers us to make recommendations to our clients in terms of what they can do to simplify processes for their members. To wrap things up, the simpler, the better. The more interactive, the better. And the more instantaneous, the better. If you are interested in making things simpler and easier for your members, please reach out to us. We are here to help. Visit our stand at the conference for more information or email us on info@retirementfundcommunication.com. Thank you so much for joining us today and have a wonderful day further.